I'm not this cool. I keep thinking I'm cool, but cheers. Ooh, so good. Oh, so this is exactly what I need right now. Okay, so today I'm drinking Southern Tier Cinnamon Roll. I've had this beer before. It is a cinnamon roll inside of a nice, beautiful imperial ale. Southern Tier is extremely good at making these kind of like flavors. Like they have so many delicious flavors for their like imperial stouts and imperial ales. Like they have a creme brulee and a chocolat and a thin mint kind of flavored beer. They're all so delicious, and this one's so delicious, and it's cold. In winter, that's when I drink all my dark ales and my stouts, because they're warming to the soul, they're a full meal, and they have beautiful flavors of natural cinnamon and caramel. No, I'm not really into baked goods in the summer. I'm into like fresh fruit in the summer. I'm into baked goods in the winter. Makes you feel like you're next to a warm oven and you're not cold, even if you are cold. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. Today, I'm gonna do my January empties. First empties of the year. I think I'm gonna end up doing a lot of videos that Hannah does in her like series during her no buy year, because I'm also doing a no buy year. I'd like to do monthly empties, especially because right now I'm using a lot of like deluxe size samples and I'm just wiping through them really quickly. And this video is going to be a little bit longer, I think, because there's quite a few empties, because this is not just my January empties, these are also my December empties and a little bit of November, because I think my last empties video was in November and that one was really long. This one won't be quite as long, but let's go ahead and get into it and talk about what I emptied out since my last empties video. And I think my next empties video is also going to be a pretty good one, because I have like at least 10 products that are less than 3 uses left. So they're going to be emptied out in February. Today's February 1st. Let's do some empties. Here we go. Ooh, I love this thing. I'd like to do a little bit more order to this time, and I think I'm going to copy Hannah and do first I'm going to do vitamins, and then hair care, then body care, then skincare, then some odds and ends, and then finish with makeup. I got 2 containers of vitamins that I've emptied out this month, this period. And one of them is my little Critters omega-3 gummy vitamins. There's like 120 gummies in here. This was very tasty. I love these very much. I take omega-3s in hopes that it will help me cope with my psoriasis. I don't know if that did much of that, so I don't know if I'm going to buy these again. I don't know. I think in the future I might look into vitamins that aren't with sugar. You know, it's got vitamin C, vitamin E, omega-3s. This was fine. This was fine. It's gonna be a long time before I think about buying these again, because I just stocked up on vitamins. So, and of course I think I have a probiotics in every one of my empties videos. I'm really a big believer in probiotics, especially this time of year. I'd like to take probiotics every day to keep me from getting sick. And I've used these before several times. I've had them on all my other empties videos. This brand Up For, and this is 50 billion CFUs, and I haven't, knock on wood, gotten sick while I've been taking these. I'm probably gonna re-up with these at one point or another, but right now I do have some probiotics in the fridge, so it's gonna be a while before I use those up. Next up is hair care. The first thing that I used up when I went to China this January is I used up this travel size little caviar anti-aging moisture shampoo. I really like this product. It is nice and moisturizing, but I don't know. I think in the future I will pursue something even more moisturizing than this. This was very nice. I emptied out the conditioner way long ago. It's like I think it was in my first empties video that I emptied out the conditioner that went with this, but I finally used up the shampoo that went with it, and it was good. It's nice. I have 3 full-size shampoos that I need to use up, so it's going to be a long time before I repurchase anything. Plus, I'm doing the no-buy year. I won't be repurchasing this for a while, for sure. Next up, I have a Nioxin conditioner. I used this up a long time ago, like at the beginning, at the end of December, I completely used up the rest of this conditioner. I still have the shampoo that goes with it going. But for those of you that don't know, Nioxin is supposed to be a shampoo and conditioner and treatment system that's supposed to help you regrow your hair and have it grow back thicker, longer, nicer. As you can see, my hair is a little bit non-existent. I mean, it's there, but it is so thin. And so far, I haven't really, even though I've used up like I'm really close to using up an entire system. I don't know if it's done a huge difference for my hair. Like, I think it's gotten a little longer, but like nothing mind-blowing, nothing groundbreaking. But unfortunately, I got way too excited during an Ulta sale and I bought 2 more kits, 2 more shampoo and conditioner kits. So I'm going to be using up one of those, and I'm going to keep trying to see if it's doing anything, if it's helping my hair grow. So we'll see about that. At this point, I feel like my hair G, I have it in another Empties video, like the Hair Gia shampoo and conditioner for regrowing your hair. I feel like that was more effective, but still, neither one of them was groundbreaking. I was really hoping hard that it would change the quality of my hair, but you know, it's growing. It's not falling out or anything like that, but I was expecting more, and I'll let you know in the next Empties video, because I'm almost done with the shampoo, how the shampoo went. Next up, I brought a little sample pack of this BB Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner from Bumble & Bumble with Me to China. I think I got 2 uses out of these packets, and it is not enough to leave a review, so I'm not really inclined to say much about this stuff. I don't know if it was actually thickening, but it's nice to have these little sample packs to take traveling with you. That way you don't pack too many liquids into your toiletry bag. So these are nice to have while traveling, but I can't speak to the quality of the product too much from the sample. Next, I have this like little packet of Moroccan Oil Intense Hydrating Mask for your hair. It's like a deep conditioner. Again, it's probably not enough to just have a pack, even though this was probably enough for like 4 or 5 uses in this packet. But I don't know if this speaks enough. I thought, if I remember correctly, I actually used this up back in a while back, like November, December. But I remember it being nice. It was hydrating, but out of all the different hair masks I've tried, last year I bought a sampler pack of all different high-end conditioners, and plus I've tried a few low-end, like drugstore ones too. There was a drugstore Moroccan Oil Mask that I thought was pretty neck and neck with this one. It was pretty close. Maybe go in for one of those argan oil, one of those drugstore Moroccan Oil Masks, because I think it's just as good as this one. And my last hair product that I emptied out is this little guy that I got from an Ipsy Bag. This is the Marc Anthony Bye Bye Frizz Damage Repair Miracle Treatment Mask. It was like a little conditioner. It came in this little pot, and I used it up in China. I loved this. This was not the most nourishing conditioner, not the most like groundbreaking, but I always had a good hair day after I used this stuff. It really did a great job taking down frizz, and I think I'd love to welcome this back into my life one day. I think you can buy this at Walmart. This is a great drugstore conditioning mask for your hair if you're somebody that has like thin hair that like frizz is an issue, because since you've got so little hair, the tiniest amount of frizz fucking shows. This might be a good mask to try to give you some good hair days. I recommend it. And I got this in my Ipsy bag. Oh yeah, you can read right here that you can look for Marc Anthony products at Walmart. Awesome, love this stuff. Next up is some body care things, and I have quite a few here. Quite a few, like, I don't know, larger things too. But the first thing up is my Aveeno Skin Relief Body Wash. I like to have one fragrance-free kind of like hypoallergenic body wash in the shower at all times, and I use it to shave my bikini area, but also it's just nice on my sensitive skin. I do suffer from psoriasis, and occasionally I do use this body wash all over the body, and I feel like I experience less breakouts. This does not dry out your skin, and it's nice, and it's a big bottle. This lasted me a while. I used this for almost an entire year, maybe like 8 months or something like that, 9 months, 10 months, I don't know. I can't remember, but it took me a long time to use this. I bought this to replace a Dove one that I had in my first Empties video. So it took me that long to use this up. Right now I'm using a Eucerin one that's like hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, but I would repurchase this one again. This lasted a really long time. This is great. In the past, I really loved the baby fragrance-free Aveeno body wash, and I wanted to see if the adult one was comparable, and it is. I think I like the baby one a little bit better though. I think I'd be quicker to buy the baby one again. I bought the baby one twice before. I liked this. This was nice. This was something I was sad to see go. This is my second empty of this stuff. It is my favorite body cream, and I love it so much, and I will repurchase it one day, but right now I have lots of body butters that I'm working through. But this is my favorite body moisturizer. This is Dream Cream from Lush. I love it so much because of its gentle ingredients. It's made with oat milk, lavender, rose water, and a bunch of other gentle ingredients included. The first time I used it, it totally cleared up my psoriasis on my legs. Like, it totally helped to clear it up. And it does have a preventative measure towards that. Like, it keeps my psoriasis at bay. It's so moisturizing my skin. It's so beautiful. It smells great. It's like not too perfumey, but it just has like this natural scent that I love. And one day I will for sure repurchase this, but I have so many body creams to work through, including some more body creams that I've used up this month, including this one from the Body Shop. This one's the Almond Milk and Honey body butter from the Body Shop. It's nice and empty. It's for sensitive and dry skin, which I totally have. I need a sip. But I bought it hoping that it would be a dupe for the Josie Maran Honey Dip Divine kind of body butter, because that one's really nice and really expensive. I've bought that one and emptied it out twice, and I've loved it. It wasn't a dupe. It's not quite the same as that one, but this one's really nice as well. In its own right, it was very moisturizing. It did not like irritate my psoriasis further. It did help soothe it a little bit too. It has, yeah, it's got like a very clear almond milk kind of scent. Maybe even a little bit coconutty, a little bit honey. I like honey as an ingredient for body butters because honey, that is very restorative, and you know, that's what I ended up learning to love about the Josie Maran body butter. I loved the honey that was in it, and I felt like it was really deeply hydrating my body skin. It was deeply restorative. No, I thought that this was very deeply restorative too. Not quite on the same tier as the Josie Maran, but this was really great, and I think I would repurchase this one day if I wanted to. But right now I'm actually using another Body Shop moisturizer. It's the cocoa shea butter one, and that one's really nice too. I will talk about that one the next. And one of my upcoming empties, I feel like it's gonna last me through February, but probably empty out at some point in March. I'll tell you all about that too. Claims to have 48-hour intense moisture for sensitive dry skin. Yeah, I think it does keep your skin moisturized for a long time, for sure. I don't know about 48 hours. I usually try to take a shower within 48 hours. Oh, it says it's got a hypoallergenic fragrance. No added colorants, mineral oil, or petroleum. That's really good. I think that does help soothe your skin if you've got problematic sensitive skin. So this was really nice. Like this a lot. One more body butter. I got this one in my BoxyCharm a while back, and I brought it with me to China, and I used it up in China. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff so much. You know, I have a lot of little Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream samples just kind of lying around. I always try to take one with me whenever I'm going on like a vacation, just because I want to associate that smell with vacation, but it never quite works that way. This is a really great product. One of these days I will buy a full size. I've actually acquired 3 sample sizes in 3 different ways. I had the original Boom Boom Cream, the Acai Boom Boom Cream in like sample sizes that I've gotten in my Sephora gratis. I got in a sample size just like that in my Ipsy Bag, and I also got this little guy in my BoxyCharm. So I haven't had to pay for it yet, but one of these days I think I will rebuy it because I do find it to be the tiniest bit tightening. I love the smell. I feel like the ingredients are really good. They do soothe my skin. They do deeply hydrate my skin, and it is restorative. It keeps my skin looking awesome on the beach if you're ever going to the beach. And I just love it. I love it. It's a little bit thinner, you know? Something I'd like to mention about these two is that they're really kind of thicker formulas, especially this one. This one sinks in a little bit better. It dissipates a little bit better. But this one's a little bit like a thinner formula, still very hydrating, a little bit on the thick side, but not too thick. Sinks in the skin nicely. I like having a little bit of a thicker formula because my skin is so dry. It needs that nourishment. I guess this can count as body care. Yeah, absolutely. This is body care. I finished off a Toca hand cream that I got in my Sephora gratis a while back. I tried really hard to squeeze every last bit out of this. This is in the scent Bianca, and it's not the most, as you can see my hands, you can probably just look at my hands and see how dry they are. It is February. It's one of the coldest, driest months of the year. I do live in New England. It has been snowing a lot lately. I need my moisture products, but I haven't loved this. I have been reluctant to use it. I keep forgetting to use it, but I finally used it all up. The smell is nice. It's in the scent Bianca. Did I already say that? It's like a little bit of a lemony kind of scent. Kind of fresh, gentle, really kind of nice. Not offensive in any way. Oh, green tea lemon. That's the scent. Enriched with natural extracts from coconut oil, shea butter, and aloe. It was a nice moisturizer, but I personally need something a little bit thicker. I didn't love this. I think I can do better. And I have lots of other hand creams I'm working through right now. I've got a Moroccan oil that I'm kind of loving. We'll talk about that soon. Yeah, I won't be repurchasing this. Gosh, why can't I say the word repurchasing? I gotta enunciate it. It's a huge problem. Such a fail. I've actually got 2 more hair products that I didn't even mention earlier. But first of all, this is like a topical steroid that I use on my scalp to help treat my psoriasis on my scalp. I used this all up. This is like $80 a bottle. I think the first time I used it, it was a little bit more effective, but that was also in the summer. And I really tried hard in like December and the beginning of January to consistently use this as often as I could, like every time I got out of the shower, every time I remembered to use it, like on my off days when I wasn't washing my hair, and I was really trying to treat that psoriasis. I am so sick of having it. Anybody who has psoriasis like on your scalp knows the struggle. I'm so sick of having it, and I think next time I go to the doctor, I'm gonna have to ask him to give me something a little bit more intense, because this helps the tiniest bit, but not enough. And I tried really hard to be consistent. I figured in the past the reasons that it wasn't really working was because I wasn't using it consistently enough. I tried really hard to be more consistent this time, and it's still not working. So next time I go see my doctor, I think I'm gonna ask for something more intense, something that's gonna be more effective, I hope, because I am so sick of having psoriasis on my scalp. So sick of it. Another hair product I forgot to mention is this anti-frizz leave-in nourishing treatment from the brand Garrett Markinson Reverie, I think. Milk? Is it Milk Makeup? No. It's a hair product. Yeah, I think it's Garrett Markinson Reverie anti-frizz leave-in treatment. It comes in this little black bottle. I got it in like a Sephora favorites kit like forever long ago, and I was always kind of using it once in a while. This little sample size lasted me like I think over a year, because the way I would use it is I'd like use it like 3 shampoos in a row, and then I wouldn't use it for a month, and then I'd use it for 1 shampoo, and then I wouldn't use it for 2 months, and then I'd use it for like 5 shampoos in a row, or like a couple shampoos throughout the month. I was using it very sporadically. But you know, that I think the reason for that is because I was just not really that impressed with it. It was nice. It was nourishing. It did have an anti-frizz effect, nothing groundbreaking. It has like kind of like a patchouli scent, which is nice. Oh, There's like a good amount of goop at the bottom. I guess I could scrape out if I really wanted to, but when I was squeezing it, it wasn't really coming up anymore. Yeah, it's not coming up anymore. Yeah, that's where we're at with that. I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this again. It's not repurchasing this again. It's not that groundbreaking of a product. It's fine. It's good. Now, this month was a little bit of a month of masks. I received so many masks in both my BoxyCharm and my Ipsy Bag, and my beautiful boyfriend for Christmas got me like a lovely gift basket of assortment of goodies, including like 10 like sheet masks from like Whole Foods and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the sheet masks that I used throughout the month. Let's see, which one's the first one I used? I got all these sheet masks that I used up. I think the first one before I went to China that I used was this little Glam and Glow sheet mask. I got this one in an Ipsy Bag. Oh, it's from Beauty Bar. This was a really nice sheet mask. It had a really nice light serum that sunk into the skin nicely. It did give a bit of a glowing effect. My review might be kind of similar of all these, you know. We'll see how it goes. I would welcome this back into my life. I don't know if I'll pursue it. I don't think it was that groundbreaking, but I did like it, and it was nice. I liked it a lot. Before I left to China, I also tried this one. This is one of the ones that my boyfriend got me for Christmas. It's just like a bubble hyaluronic acid sheet mask with deep hydration. It was cute to see that in the sheet masks that my boyfriend got for me for Christmas, they were all hydrating, because if there's anything he hears me whine about when it comes to my skin, is that I whine about how dry it is all the time. So every one of the masks was hydrating. Even though it was strange because some of them were both hydrating and mattifying. So I'm like, not sure how that works. Well, I tried this on and it was very foamy. Very foamy. I think I have a little video that I was like bored and I made a little story on on Instagram where I put this on. It was very foamy. I was bored one day and I was doing this mask and I was just like, whoa, this is the foamiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was hydrating. My skin was nicer after it, but I felt like I still needed to put a moisturizer on after I used it. Like, it was something about the sudsiness of it all made me feel like I needed to wash my face, needed to, I don't know, like it just didn't have all the nutrients that my skin needed, but it was nice. Very foamy. If you like foamy masks, you might like this one. Again, I think I ripped off the brand name, but it's probably something that came from like Whole Foods or a drugstore somewhere. It was fun to use for sure. Okay, next up is a couple masks that I took with me to China. This one I actually used up on the plane, and this is the Burts Bees Hydrating Sheet Mask with clarish sage. Instantly moisturizes and improves skin texture. I like this because you only need to leave it on for 5 minutes, which was like nice because I was feeling a little bit embarrassed wearing a sheet mask, even though the girl next to me was sleeping and my boyfriend was on the other side. I was in the middle of the it was like one of those huge planes that has like 3 or 4 seats over here, 3 or 4 seats over here, and 3 or 4 seats over there. You know, this was on the flight from Detroit to Beijing, and I just thought that I should probably do a mask because it's gonna be a long one and it's gonna be dry. Oh my gosh, my skin so dry during the flight. Like, I was constantly reapplying my hand cream, and I did this mask and reapplying my chapstick and stuff. And this was nice, but it's not something I'm gonna pursue anymore. I was a little bit like, maybe something about the plane affected how effective this would be, but you know, I've had more hydrating sheet masks than this. I don't know if I'll repurchase this one again. Another one I used up while I was in China, I noticed that like when we were transferring hotel rooms, when we went from Beijing to Suzhou, I opened up my bag and something was wet inside. And I'm just like, what's wet? And it was this sheet mask. It had exploded a little bit, so I decided I needed to use it because it had exploded. I got this one in an Ipsy bag. It was just a little holiday themed sheet mask from the brand The Creme Shop. It is a detoxifying lemon sheet mask, and it had a lovely scent. I think Actually, it might have been good for me to use it at that point because we had spent a couple days in Beijing. Definitely the most air pollution I've ever seen in my life. Lots of smog. And having a little detoxification was probably good for my skin. And gosh, when we got into our Suzhou hotel room, we had like a hard relaxation fest. I did this sheet mask. I hopped into the shower. The shower was really good and hot. Really good shower pressure. It was such a shame that we were only in that hotel room one night and we checked in at like 11 and had to check out at 8 a.m. But we made the most out of it. And this was nice, but I don't think I'll pursue this too many other times. It was nice to have. Reduces inflammation and eliminates blackheads. I don't know how much it did of that, but it was nice. I liked it. Thank you, Ipsy. The next mask I used was this Purifying black charcoal mask that provides hydration and moisture. I thought this was really interesting because when you hear purifying and something with charcoal in it, you'd think that it's mattifying, like pore extracting. It's for like acne and clearing your pores and stuff. It says here, the powerful purifying and rejuvenating power of charcoal is concentrated in a refreshing sheet mask formulated with unique plant extracts and hyaluronic acid to replenish moisture and soothe skin. I thought this was really nice. The hyaluronic acid certainly like helped, and I definitely felt like my skin was smoother. And sheet masks are just fun, just to see what it does to your skin. I definitely felt like my skin was better for the next like 2 days after I used this. Just like smoother, more hydrated, and just nice. It was just really nice. I'd welcome this back again, actually. I'd like to use this again, but I don't know if I'll pursue it actively. I don't know if I'll buy it, especially because I've got so many sheet masks I'm still working through, but I try to use a lot this month, and this was one of them. Okay, so I got one last mask to use up, to tell you guys about, and this is another one that I got from my boyfriend. This is a Whole Foods mask, and it's their moisturizing green tea air wrapping mask. I loved this. This was really nice. Like, it really kind of made my skin kind of feel full, like it was full of moisture and hydration. I love green tea as an ingredient inside masks. It was a little bit weird. You have to put it on like 2 pieces, but yeah, green tea is a great ingredient and it's a great serum. I think I used it as a serum, like in my step of routines. Like I did my toner and my essence, and then I put this on, and then I put my moisturizer and my oil on top of it at night, and my skin was like really nice for like the next 3 days. So I really recommend this mask. This was great. Here's a pack of Neutrogena makeup removing cleansing towelettes that I use in my kit. I primarily use this to kind of like clean off my hands, clean off my tools, my palettes. But I did use this a handful of times on my face just to remove makeup. This is weird. Like, sometimes my skin feels a little bit irritated after I use these, but sometimes it feels fine. I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of shape your skin is in. But right now I'm using some simple cleansing wipes in my kit, and otherwise I usually don't use makeup removing wipes on my face unless I'm like wearing lots of makeup and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and I need to wash off my makeup and I'm tired and I'm trying to do it quick. That's when I use makeup wipes. Usually I'll go in with like a balm cleanser, a facial cleanser. Like, I really just wash my face in a real way. I don't usually use these on my face, but no, for my kit I try to buy like a drugstore makeup wipe to use in my kit because they go fast, and yeah, this was good. I might buy these again one day, but I'm really liking the simple ones that I'm using right now, so I might be more inclined to use those in the future. I've got a little mini of a Kiehls little calendula toner. I really like this. This little mini, it lasted me about a month, actually. It lasted a pretty good amount of time. And I really felt like it was exfoliating a little bit retexturizing. It kind of smelled like tea. Smells like herbal tea of some sort. So that was kind of pleasant to rub all around my face. It says it's for normal to oily skin types. I have very definitively dry skin, so I don't know if this is actually meant for me. I don't know if I'll purchase this again. I might actually, because I rather kind of liked it. Calendula Herbal and Extract Toner. This was really nice. But right now I'm using my Fresh Rose Toner, and I'm really liking that one a lot. Maybe in the summer. It would be probably way better as a summer toner. I might love this as a summer toner, but in the winter it was like, nice, I liked it. But I think my skin needs something different. Let's go ahead and stay on the Kiehls train. I've got this little mini I've got a little mini here of the Ultra Facial Cream. And yeah, it's nice and empty. I used it up a long time ago at this point. And this was nice, but I feel like it's not hydrating enough for my skin. I don't know if I'll purchase this again. It's probably a great summertime moisturizer, and it would probably be great for like somebody that has oilier skin. But for me, my skin needs more hydration than this, so I don't know. I don't think I'll ever repurchase this. But it was nice to try out. I got like a little kit of minis to try out, and I'm almost done with the cleanser that came in it. As you can see, I used up the toner, I used up this guy, and it came with like a full-size avocado eye treatment. And you know, I'll talk about that in the Empties video one day that I might put it in. I emptied out this Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum. I just don't have enough to say about this. Like, I used it a little bit sporadically, so I can't say much about it. I don't know if I like it. It's possible that I'll end up with it again one day, and I think I've used it before, but I just don't remember anything about it, so I won't be repurchasing it because it's not groundbreaking. I can't believe I only have one of these little packets of the Dr. Dennis Gross Ultra Beta Universal Daily Peel pads. I still have a whole box of these, but I don't know. I've been trying to kind of test out a lot of skincare lately, so I've been kind of hesitant on using too many exfoliating products. I try to just use one exfoliating product on my face every other day. Like, just not overdo it with exfoliation, you know. I don't want to strip my skin of anything, so I haven't been using these a ton, but I still love them. They're still great. I've talked about them in Empties many times before. This was an absolutely lovely little cleanser that I got in an Ipsy bag. I love this. This is from the brand Mad Skincare, M-A-D Skincare, and this is their Delicate Skin Cleansing Gel. It's made with chamomile extract, licorice extract, and aloe vera. I sporadically kind of use this alongside a lot of other cleansers that I was kind of switching back and forth from depending on what I wanted to use. So this took me about 3 months to use up this tiny little sample. But I really liked it. I started using it after the beach, when I went to vacation at the beach back in August. And the aloe vera I thought was really soothing on the skin. It smelled good. It was nice and delicate. It was not stripping. I think my skin really liked this cleanser. I liked it a lot. And I might even buy it again. It was quite good. I liked it. I'm like kind of swimming in a lot of cleansers that I'm trying to empty out during my no-buy year. And it's my no-buy year, so I'm not allowed to buy any new cleansers until I empty them all out. And probably gonna get another one in my Ipsy bag again soon, so we'll see how that goes. But I would consider buying this again one day. This was really nice. It was really Did I mention that it was really soothing on like my sunburnt beachy skin with the aloe vera in it? It was really nice. I liked it a lot. There's a product that I was sad to see go. Now, my last Empties video and this Empties video, I am all out of fresh moisturizers. Maybe I'll get like a sample. I work at Sephora, so I'm allowed to take home 3 samples every day. Some days I don't, just because I have so many samples kicking around that like I'm never gonna get through them all. But this is the Lotus Youth Preserve face cream. With the moisturizers that Fresh makes are just superb. They're just my favorite. I love them so much. The scent is such a light, lotusy, like skincare, like just delightful kind of scent. I look forward to putting this moisturizer on every night. I try to keep it for nighttime just because it's so special. I wanted it to last a little bit longer. Unfortunately, this little sample size lasted me only about a month, even as I was trying to stretch it out by not using it all the time, use something else during the morning, use this only at night. But this was just, Oh, I left my skin so hydrated, it looks so happy, so nourished. I just love this moisturizer, and I see myself buying fresh moisturizers again in the future. But you'll see when like a moisturizer in every single Empties video that I make this year, I'm sure, because I have so many of these minis. I don't know if I'll use them all up before the end of the year. We'll see. We'll try. I'm gonna crank them all out. I've been trying to do this new thing where I put my serums and my moisturizers all the way down my décolleté to get them used up faster. Plus, I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit of a psoriasis breakout right here, so some nice skincare does seem to be helping, because I had it all over my collarbone, but that seems to be clearing up. It's a little bit worse over here where I don't moisturize quite as much. Oh gosh, it's on the back of my neck too. Jeez. But yeah, some nice moisturizers has been helping to clear it up a little bit. So love this. Would love to buy it again one day. One last little random thing is this tube of toothpaste, Crest Pro Health. Nothing special, but it was the last SLS toothpaste that I had, and I just wanted to use it up. Even though this month the one product I had to buy was like a travel size toothpaste to take with me to China. I had to buy Crest because they didn't have any of the charcoal ones that I really like and have been using in the travel size, in the 3-ounce size. I like to buy the 3-ounce toothpaste because the little baby travel ones don't last an entire trip. You're usually all out of toothpaste by like day 3, especially if you, as you should, brush your teeth twice a day. Nice toothpaste, prevents cavities, nothing special. But I am sure looking to pursue toothpaste that doesn't have any SLS in the future because of my dry lips, my dry skin, and yeah, SLS is bad for dry skin. I got just 2 little makeup products that I'm retiring because, well, first of all, this is a little buxom mascara. My last empties, I had so many mascaras to empty out, to retire, but I'm just retiring this buxom one. Really beautiful mascara. I loved it so much. It's in the shade Black is Black. It made my lashes really full, beautifully separated, lengthening. It did all the stuff. And then the wand was really nice, but it wasn't like a fluffy wand. It's a little bit like prickly, but the wand I think helps to separate the lashes really nicely, and like I said, lengthening, makes them fluffy. I think this is the Bodacious mascara. It's like their classic mascara, and it's really nice. I would like to get it one day, but I have a ton of little mascara samples just all over the place. I think I'm gonna have enough mascara for the whole year. I might repurchase like for my kit mascaras, but for myself, I've got a ton of little samples running around, so we'll see. It's gonna be a while. I've got the tiniest little bit of this MAC Kohl eye pencil left. As you can see, it is down there. I'm still using this. I'm gonna use it up until I can't anymore. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. As you can see, it's pretty down there. I have repurchased it already because it is my favorite Kohl eyeliner, and I use it in my kit. What I usually do is when the eyeliner is nice and new, I use it in my kit. And when it gets to be down really low like this, I think I retired it when it was right about there. I use it in my personal stash until it's all gone. I'll probably use this a handful of more times, but it is admittedly very low down. One more little sample it's a skincare sample. Gosh, I did not stick to the order of things very well at all. But this is a little sample of the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Eye Cream, and I have been using it on my eyes. I took it with me to China, and I still continued to use it after China was done because it lasted me like a good 10 uses. Like, these little packets have so much eye cream in them, it's crazy. This was really nice, and I felt like it was beginning to, like, I have a psoriasis patch on my eyelid here that I covered up with makeup that you can't see it today, but I feel like it was soothing that. It was keeping me really nice and moisturized. I loved how it felt, how it smelled. It paired beautifully with my moisturizer, and I loved it, and I'd like to get it again one day, but eye cream is another one of those things that I'm not going to run out of this year. I just don't think it's going to happen. Maybe in like October, November, I might run out of eye cream, but I probably won't because I probably will get more through the various ways that I acquire eye stuff. Either by, you know, my Sephora friends giving me gratis, or getting my own gratis from Sephora, or Ipsy or BoxyCharm. I'm never going to run out of eye cream, So that is it, guys. That is my empties for January, but this also kind of includes like November and December. So it was quite a bit of things, but next month you're probably going to be seeing quite a few other things because I have so many things that are on their last legs. So, and with my no-buy year, I'm, you know, forcing myself to kind of use up a lot of the stuff that I've been kind of hoarding and collecting and been wanting to try, but I don't, because I like, when I like something, I buy it and then I use that instead of the stuff I'm supposed to be trying. This year's going to be different. This is genuinely going to be a year of trying new things. So this was a lot of fun. I hoped you liked watching it. Hope I see you in the next one, and let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite thing that you used up this month? I'm genuinely kind of like interested to know. I think that'll be a fun little conversation. So what's my favorite thing that I used up this month? Straight up, that's actually a no-brainer. It's my dream cream. I love this stuff. Like, I don't know if you heard me gush about it. Actually, this is really close. These two, really close. Equally favorite. These are my two favorite things I used up this month. So tell me down below in the comment, what are your favorite things that you used up? Well, here's something I did not empty throughout the course of this video, and it's this beer. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye.